Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Shadow Ampharos with Brutal Swing and Dragon Pulse. So Dragon Pulse is going to be his Community Day move, and, well, that's just what we're going to go with here. There is many different moves that you can go with that it does have. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So I just didn't want to team it away. So you have Zap Cannon, Focus Blast, Thunder, Power Gem, and Thunder Punch. I mean, they're all pretty good. Technically, you just don't really want Thunder. You may want to go with Thunder Punch, probably. Brutal Swing is going to be great for those Trevenant matchups. Alright, there you go. Look at that. Trevenant is right there for you to see it. So you're going to be doing a lot of damage, especially as a Shadow here. And most people know that they're going to have to shield it up because it's going to do a lot of damage. And it doesn't really take long to get to, which is amazing. So we're going to be pairing it up with Kommo-o and Shadow Venusaur. Shadow Venusaur is just a staple at this point. Personally, I think it's one of the best for Ultra League. Simple as that. Sure, it can get walled by things, but it's still going to be doing a lot of damn damage. Now, we will be weak to flying in the back, and that's just the way it goes, whatever, okay? We're going to be able to kind of, I wouldn't say manipulate the algorithm too much with this team, but we do pull out a bunch of things in the front that are going to be great for the Ampharos matchup, so let's go ahead and get into that. If you do enjoy my videos, hit that like button, I really do appreciate it. And let's see what we have. So we're met with an Obstagoon here, and this is okay. That's no problem. Obviously, we can't go Brutal Swing, so we're going to have to go with that Dragon Pulse, which is going to be doing a decent amount of damage as a Shadow, not getting any stab or anything like that, because, well, only its Omega is going to be part Dragon, right? Venusaur's matchup up against Obstagoon is great, and same with Kommo-o, but we're not going to go anywhere, because if we do, we're going to get countered. So we're going to be losing that matchup, bringing in the Kommo-o, and we're going to go ahead and farm down here. Getting hit by maybe a cross chop. Let's see, there it is. Yep, neutral damage. Not getting any stab, and we're coming out of this with a lot of energy. Kommo-o over here taunting, ready to go. They're bringing in their tanky Giratina, and we're going to go ahead and start throwing the Dragon Claws here, while our Dragon Tail is going to be doing a ton of damage as well. So Kommo-o is a nice Pokemon, very weak to Charm, so of course that's why we got that Poison type on the team to protect us from that for sure. Shielding up the Dragon Claw here, using our first shield. And I don't think we're going to be able to get to another one here, unfortunately, because they're going to outpace us. That's just the way Giratina is. So we're going to be bringing in our Venusaur. They immediately swap into their Swampert, and they played themselves. All right, you love to see it. So let's go. I'm going to be able to take them out here. And this Giratina is going to be able to put up a little bit of a fight before it does go down. But it's just simply not going to happen because we're just going to be able to outpace them as far as that energy here, and they're getting to another charge move, obviously shielding this one up. Now I do throw the Frenzy Plants. It's kind of like, we snuck a Vine Whip through, so they're already fainted. So right after this, they'll shield it up, then down they go, and I didn't even have to hit anything. That's just what happens. Sometimes you sneak into a quick move, and look, I'm gonna tell you, it's not skill. Oh, they let you got a quick move through. They're not skilled. No, this game is busted. It's just hard to even stop it sometimes, okay? So anybody out there who's saying, oh, you're not skilled for, you know, stopping their quick move, whatever, these people are living in an absolute delusional world. Anyways, we had a good lead. They're going to be swapping into their Registeel. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Kommo-o, which is pretty much the only thing that's going to be able to handle the steel types over here, because, well, we got Ampharos. Brutal Swing's going to be doing okay, but it's not a great matchup. We don't really want to be there. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Tail. Really no need to go for a close combat with, like, what, 5 HP on that thing. Taking them out, we've got one shield, and they're bringing back the Tapu Fini. So we're going to go ahead and retreat into our Ampharos here. Shield it up. I'm going to bring in the Venusaur, but we already know that they have the Talonflame, so we got to get this all set up here with the Kommo-o, with the energy as well. Getting their last shield, and this is looking great. Getting to another Brutal Swing. Do you see how brutal it is on Ampharos? You could just spam the heck out of it with that Volt Switch. It's amazing. So this Talonflame is having a real hard time over here. I'm going to go for the Flame Charge, taking us out. Obviously, we're going to be bringing in Kommo-o. We need to get off this Dragon Tail as soon as we can get in there, and we do, getting it off, and this should be just enough to take them out, and they have that Tapu Fini in the back, and there's really not much they can do up against us here, really, at all. Simple as that. Moonblast is going to do a respectable amount of damage here, but, I mean, still not enough. They wanted to see how much it does. They're like, nah, I can't do this, and we take that win, moving it on to our next opponent. What are we going to see? Ampharos in the lead the entire time. Tapu Fini, you better freaking believe it. But here's the thing. They don't know we don't have a charge move that's not very effective. So they're retreating into their Nidoqueen. I made a little bit of a slow retreat there. Kommo-o is taunting over here. So we kind of have to win this matchup. I mean, even if it almost costs us 2 shields, because we have 2 Pokemon, they're going to be good up against that Tapu Fini. One that's going to completely wall it. And I do not want to lose. do not want to win the swap. I want to win the swap. Okay. So we've used one shield. Unfortunately, they have to use 0 at this point. I'm thinking, are they actually going to let this go? Yeah, go ahead, do it. Yeah. Bring in that Tapu Fini and farm us up. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go close combat, do as much damage as we can, and this actually does a decent amount. All right, no bad at all. Bring it in the Ampharos. Probably should have bring in the Swampert. Venusaur to absorb what they were going to throw at me here, and they have a Jellicent in the back. We're going to go ahead and throw this Brutal Swing and retreat in a second here after we get off this next one, and we're going to be looking just perfect. Actually, I think we may just want to have them take us out. No, they're farming quite a bit. Okay, they're throwing. This is definitely going to be a bubble. Still holding on to one shield, taking us out. Great. And we're going to go ahead and bring in the Venusaur. As soon as they see this, it's pretty much a wrap. Unless they have Ice Beam, we do need to look out for that. Also, Shadow Ball is going to be doing a decent amount. I knew they were going to probably hit me with Bubble, but I do not care because Venusaur does not care if you debuff it 2 times. It's still going to take you out. Clean and simple as that. Getting to the next Frenzy Planet almost before they back out. And that's what this video is all about. People backing out. And the thing you want to, that's fine. That's the right way to do it. Force closing it is such a weird thing to do. You're wasting your own time. Next battle, we're met with a Trevenant, and this is not particularly great for our electric type Ampharos, but since it does have now Brutal Swing, this is going to be looking good, and we will be able to get shields out of them here, so it's actually not bad at all. Alright, retreating with energy and bringing in a Talonflame. Don't think that was a miss swap, and I'm thinking, well, we've got Kommo-o that could somewhat handle it, but we're going to go ahead and retreat after doing some damage here to catch a Flame Charge. You better freaking believe it. Yeah, I know you like that. Farming them down with our Kommo-o. They're bringing in their Trevenant here. We're going to shield up this Shadow Ball because we got a bunch of energy. We don't really want to go down quite yet. And we're going to be doing plenty of it with our Dragon Claw right back at them, as well as that Dragon Tail accumulation. Getting to another one here. Great. Kommo-o starting to flex over here. Getting a little excited. Getting their last shield. Great. Sounds good to me. And we're going to let this go, and I do believe it is going to be a Seed Bomb here. Yeah, I love to see it. What you got in the bag of Swampert? And I think I don't stay here too long because they're going to be able to keep on farming me here. And I realize, wait a minute, that's actually doing a decent amount of action. No, we do stay here. So they farm me up. So I bring in the Ampharos to kind of make up for that. So we can't just like play some stupid mind games with Hydro Cannon and Earthquake. Bring it in the Venusaur. As soon as they see it, they back out. They're like, yeah, you son of a gun. Why did you show me that to begin with, wasting our times? I know. All right, next battle met with a Licky here, and this is something I don't really encounter too often. And let's see what we have going on. What we got? Body Slam and Shadow Ball. Okay, nothing that we need to really worry about particularly here. And we're building up a lot of energy to build the illusion as if we do have Focus Blast here. Now we're going to just go ahead and start throwing the Brutal Swings, but they don't give a damn about Focus Blast, really. Or they're just smart. I wouldn't say... Okay, we'll just say that. Or they're just calling it, right? It's a coin flip, folks, a lot of times. It's a coin flip. So now they're going to go ahead and shield. They've used 2 shields at this point, though. So, yeah, guess I was wrong. They do want to win this matchup. So, okay, you go ahead and use all those shields there, buddy. Oh pal, old friend. Bringing in our Kommo-o to farm them down here. And I do believe they're going to be hitting me with a Shadow Ball. It does a decent amount. Okay, not bad. All right, bringing us to about half. But they are shieldless, and they're bringing in a Swampert. Now I'm going to go straight for the close combat. Throw in the Venusaur, farm them down. And they are going to be backing out here because, well, that's going to piss a lot of people off. Yeah, and we're going to take that win. Let's keep it moving here, folks. Hope you are enjoying the audio quality of my voice now because it is sounding a lot more clear and more consistent than ever before. Thank goodness. I'm happy with my phone now. I was saying I didn't like the smaller one that I did get. I didn't want the Ultra. I had it for a day. It's an amazing phone. Don't get me wrong. It's just way too big and way too heavy, and you'll get carpal tunnel within a year if you try to use that with one hand. And I'm dual wielding it with one hand a lot of times. So I just downgraded, and they didn't have the middle one, unfortunately. So I had to go with just the regular old standard S2, you know, basic. But it's fine. I don't have as much memory as my old phone, but that's as long as I don't accumulate like 4 days worth of Go Battle League battles, I think I'll be perfectly fine. And I'm a pretty clean person, so we're keeping it going here. But the performance is great. Everything's great. Everything, we're all good to go here. Anyways, what's going on up against the Trevenant here? Seed Bomb bait. Oh, okay. Still holding on to 2 shields over there. And we're going to let this go. Another Seed Bomb, all right. And we're going to farm them down. Fantastic. What do you have in the back? Oh, yeah, you better believe it is another Swampert. Because we do have that grass on our team with that Earthquake to our poison, it is giving us those Swamperts. But Poke, Swampert is just something people use all the time. Okay, I'm not going to even argue. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, sure. Alright, so we're going to let that go. It is an Earthquake, and I just want to keep you all on the edge of your seat. That's why I'm going to be winning this battle with about 1 or 2 HP on the Komodo there. So let's keep it moving. Next battle, what are we going to be met with? A Berserker. Now that's interesting. We do have the close combat on our Komodo in the back. That makes a little sense here. Alright, so we're going to let this first one go. It's a little quick. Foul play, no problem. Ampharos taking a decent amount of damage, building up the illusion of a Focus Blast here. Going for the Brutal Swing. They're letting it go. They keep on doing it and calling me. Gosh, dang it. Going for another Brutal Swing here. Nobody's used the shield. Sounds good. Bringing in their Cresselia, so this is super effective. It looked like they really wanted to farm me down, but then they realized, hey, that's not doing as much damage as I really wanted it to, and I don't think we're going to be able to because another Brutal Swing is going to bring us down into the red. Bringing in the Venusaur because it's essentially going to be walling Cresselia. So long as it does not have Future Sight, we're looking good to go here. But I do shield it up just to be safe. I didn't want to screw this whole thing up. I can spare a shield right here, and we just had to call it. Sometimes they have Future Sight, so you got to be careful. Alright, they're going to be shielding it up, and I highly doubt they have it anymore. We're just going to let it all go. And as far as farming them down, not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and take them out. What you got in the back? A Tapu Fini. Yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for them. Venusaur is going to be able to spam Frenzy Plant. All we need to do is really land one, and they're going to get really KO'd. We're talking negative health. What in the hell am I talking about? Alright, so they're backing out. We take the win, and that's the name of the title. Let's go. Moving it on to our next opponent here. Looks like we got an X-Legend up against another Trevenant. Why do these Trevenants keep coming up in the front? Could it be because of the moves that we have in our Pokemon? Potentially, or it's just in my head, right? Okay, let's keep it going here. Sounds good. I don't mind it at all. We keep getting shields, so let's go. Shielding up the Seed Bomb, unfortunately. And they're going to be retreating into a Swampert, which put a great smile on my face. Obviously, we got to throw this because they caught it. Very nice catch. And then bring it in the Venusaur. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to cleanly farm them down. They're going to get to a Hydro Cannon and let this go, of course. But it's still doing a stupid amount of damage because it is a Shadow. My gosh, Swampert, man, I'm telling you what. That thing is just so crazy. Anyways, that's why we have Venusaur. Going for the Sludge Bomb, bringing back that Trevenant. And they're going to be using their last shield. Sounds good to me. They did have a little bit of accumulated energy from that last battle, so we're going to let this go. Shadow Ball all the way. They're just going hard hit. And we're going to be bringing in our Ampharos. They have a Regirock in that back. Oh boy. So we're going to shield this up. And then bring in our Komodo. We do want to hold on to that energy for that Trevenant, for that Brutal Swing, right? So perfect. They're not going to be able to KO me here with whatever they have. It doesn't really matter. Focus Blast is the best that they got, basically. Zapcan is not very effective, and Stone Edge is resisted, right? So we're going to take them out with a clean close combat, and I was thinking, crap, I'm about to lose this damn battle. They're going to farm me up and then hit me with a Shadow Ball. What have I done? No! Oh, man. Can Ampharos get the Brutal Swing? And we do. Good old trusty old Ampharos over here doing its wobble to the side dance, and we take that win. Let's go. All right, moving it on to the next battle here. Met with a Tapu Fini, and you already know this is a great matchup, except for they don't know what we have for our charge moves, so they could technically stay there. Swapping into their Swampert, and I'll swap it into my Venusaur, and that's about a wrap. Shielding up that first Hydro Cannon, and we're going to come out of this with a lot of energy. There's really nothing that can just withstand Venusaur. But Giratina, Poke, yeah, it looks like they did not have what it took, and backing out, and we take that win. So much skill here. Don't you see the skill? It's just emitting from the screen. It's crazy. All right, last battle. Shout out to this person. Now, can you see the familiarity? Can you see it? Yeah. I was thinking, hold on. This looks real familiar. And then you'll see the last Pokemon. This is my team, in fact. So shout out to this person here. They're like, I all said, if you want to win, use this team. That was the title or something like that for this video, for that team that I did make. And then here I am, they're getting hit by the algorithm. I mean, you better believe it's what it is. What? It's like we got a counter for every stinking Pokemon that they got. Sinking. Man, I cannot speak. Oh my goodness, folks. Ugh. All right, so we're taking them out. We're down a shield. They bring in their Pidgeot. I'm like, you know, I'm really glad you're using my team, but I'm sorry. You just got hard countered in the front. That's it. I mean, that's gonna make you lose a lot of the times, folks. Okay, so we'll get frustrated. Well, not intentionally. I'm not saying get mad, but you know, it is very frustrating when you have a great team put together, but there's really nothing you can do when you're just hard countered in the front and in the middle. When you swap, there's just nothing you can do. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be seeing them swap, and they're sniping me with energy. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Alright, we'll keep the comments to a minimal as far as being snarky here. So, bringing in that Tapu Finn, and this is clearly the team. Very nice, very nice. And again, shout out to you. Alright, okay, taking them out, and we're going to get to a sludge and take the win. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I hope everybody is having a great day. Take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the cat. This is the best thing.